Hello everyone, love having you back and welcome if you are new here. I am Spooky Huey and this is my channel where we do spooky things. Okay, so one of the vloggers I watch, Pumpkin and Gray, she just participated in the halfway to Halloween tags and she was talking about who tagged her, and I thought that would be super fun to do, so we're gonna do it. And I'll make sure to put both of their channels, her friend that started it, and then also Pumpkin and Gray's channel, because Pumpkin and Gray, like, she tagged everyone. So I was like, hey, let's try it. Let's do it. Let's get right into it. Okay, so the first question, I wrote them all down here. Are you a fan of haunted houses? Yes, I really do love haunted houses. Now, I will say when I was younger, I remember going to one and it was like radio station was like putting it on, and I got so scared inside. Now everyone gets scared when you're in there, but I was like purely like just petrified that the actors were trying to help me to get me out of the building and the exit. So that's all I remember. I just remember being even more scared because scary people were trying to get me out of there. So it was crazy, and I remembered that the floors moved. So that was when I was younger, like child size. And I really didn't go through any until I was an adult. And then I really have been, most of my experiences has been at an amusement park, which is Kings Island. They do like a Halloween haunt. It's been called several different things over the years. But typically that's what we do. And they're, just little basic ones. They're good for an amusement park. I enjoy them. I know there are phenomenal houses out there, and I watch other YouTubers like Tampa J, and he goes through all of them, and it's so amazing. And I'm like, I want to do that one day. But anywho, so typically I go through those. But last year, my husband and we did go to an actual haunt. Like, we went to Brimstone Haunt. It's near, I think, Waynesville, Ohio. So it was a little trek, and we made it out there. And it was so much fun. I was so nervous I was going to pee myself. I'm not going to lie. Like, I get jump scared very easily. So I was very scared that was going to happen. But happy to report, I did not do that. But I did get jump scared a lot and screamed, and it was so much fun. So I think we're going to take our kids this year and go to that same haunt at some point. At least that's the plan. So yes, and I really want to go to the Dent Schoolhouse because I've never been there. It's in like the Cincinnati, Ohio area. And I've just never been there, and I've seen videos on it and it looks terrifying. So I don't know. I might pee myself there. Who knows? Okay. So next question was, what is your favorite ghost story or haunted lore? Now this is interesting. Like I just mentioned about Kings Island, I recently learned, well, it's been a couple years now, but, they have like a haunted ghost. Her name is Missouri Jane. She's like a 5-year-old girl back in the 1800s. She wears like a blue dress. And I did not know about this. And I will link, I did find so I could show y'all, like I found Kings Island, like the amusement park, actually has information about Missouri Jane and on their website. So I will link that. And then also I found someone else that just kind of went into a really deep dive of all of like the sightings and everything. So I'll link that below. So I have to say, knowing my amusement park has like this amazing ghost, and why they don't capitalize that like for Halloween haunt. I mean, come on, have Missouri Jane wander in the park during Halloween haunt, but just saying, they should do that. But yes, so that is my favorite one. And she just kind of hangs out. I don't know. There is an actual cemetery when you first pull into Kings Island, and on like the right-hand side, there's a little cemetery there. And that is kind of where she was buried, and she just kind of haunts all around Kings Island. So pretty phenomenal. That would be my favorite. Okay, so the next question is, do you plan on decor hunting this year? And what do you hope to find? Obviously, I will be decor hunting. I've already started. But in particular, I'm hoping I can find weird things that I could use for our garage theme this year, which is Saw. Because I've mentioned it in other videos that we're going to do Saw this year because my kids saw it for the first time and they're very intrigued by it. So we're just doing it. So that's the hope, to find just funky, weird things that I might be able to use in that. And then overall decor, I don't really know yet. I've got a few ideas for different things that I want to do, but I don't really know what I need for it. So basically it'll just be show up and see what I can find. But yes, definitely decor hunting. And let's see, the next one, candy corn. Love it or hate it? Candy corn girl right here. I love candy corn. It's delicious. I love the way it smells. I love the way it looks. And I love the way it tastes. So all about the candy corn. That's a no-brainer at this house. Let's see. Are you big into costumes and dressing up for Halloween? Which one is your favorite of all time? Yes. So we decorate our garage every year and we do a theme. And my favorite costume for myself was one year, because y'all know I'm a Disney girl, we did Moana and I was Tafiti. And I mean, it wasn't like the most upscale costume by any means, but I had so much fun doing it. I had a green face and a green wig and like a little flowered thing on my head. And then I had seriously took a towel and like stitched all these flowers or hot glued them. I don't even remember what I did. And then I had fuzzy green things on my legs because, you know, she's like a mountain of, you know, plants. So that was my favorite costume, and I will insert a picture of that here. And yes, so that was my favorite costume. Now, like I said, we always do garage themes. So if I had to pick a favorite theme, I would actually pick when we just did a couple years ago, I think it was 2023, Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I just loved the way that one turned out. And I loved all the pieces I made. Like I had the popcorn machine and the popcorn just kind of all over. And I just really loved it. A lot of our neighbors really hadn't seen the movie, I think, so didn't get it. But those that did, loved it. So it was fun. And I think that would be like my favorite like scene that we have done so far. And I'll insert a couple pictures of that here. Yes, so that was my favorite scene. I know that wasn't part of the question. I just added that in. Let's see. Next one was, what is one activity or experience you hope to do on your spooky season bucket list? I already mentioned it. I want to go to the Dent Schoolhouse this year. It's a haunted house. It looks so scary. I've seen like the Grim Life Collective. If you don't follow them, definitely check them out. They do amazing things. And they got to do like a behind the scenes, and it was terrifying just looking at it with the lights on and behind the scenes. I could not even imagine being inside of there. And if you hear anything, my cat's play toy just turned on, so now there's noise. Anyway, so that would be that's on my bucket list. I want to go to the Dent Schoolhouse this year, so fingers crossed. Let's see. What book, series, or movie screams Halloween to you? Hocus Pocus. It is. It's my favorite. I love it. My kids hate that I watch it all the time, even during non-spooky season. So that just screams Halloween to me. And Halloween Town. I mean, it's Halloween Town. I mean, come on. But overall, number one, Hocus Pocus. So that one's easy. And then how do you typically spend your Halloween night? We go all out. We decorate the garage. It's a whole to-do. And then my husband and I, we take turns. So some of us, we take turns, and one of us takes the kids and they go around and go trick-or-treating, and then the other one stays and passes out candy, and then we swap. Although last year I did stay back more because we had the photo booth and it was all kind of crazy, and my husband was like, I ain't dealing with that. So I took care of all that last year. But it was so much fun, and that's typically what we do. And we have pizza and snacks and just all the fun things, and sometimes grown-up drinks, which is fun. And there's always this neighbor in our neighborhood, and they always give out little like shots for grown-ups, which is so much fun. So I always make sure I go by that house because it's the nicest thing, and it's really cool that they do that. So we definitely take advantage of that. Let's see. And what does Halloween mean to you? Halloween is, I don't even know. It's hard to actually put into words. I love it so much. It makes me feel the happiest. I love all the planning that goes into it. I love decorating. I love creating. I love just the fall vibes, the spooky vibes. Fall is my favorite season. Halloween, it just speaks to me. It's like, yes, you can love cutesy things. You can love Disney, got my Disney ghost on. And you can also love Terrifier, like Art the Clown. Freaking love art. I mean, y'all see, I'm obsessed. But you can love everything. And that's, I think with Halloween, you can just kind of love all kinds of stuff. And you don't have to be like labeled to one. But some people are, and that's okay. Like you can just only like cutesy stuff, and you can only like slashers. But then you also can love it all. So I think that I love that Halloween is very accepting of everything. So that I think is probably what speaks to me the most. And it's just the best. I mean, come on, it just really is. And then last is tag your spooky friends. I am new on YouTube, so I'm just tagging everyone. So if anyone actually watches this video, Thank you. And Ty, you're it. I mean, go ahead, create this list. It was fun. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. If you would like to subscribe, that would be awesome. If not, that's cool too. Hope you still enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time. Bye.